M0FXP, welcome to my channel. M5STACK and radios Icom 705, 7300, 9700, and in this video I'm showing the 705. On the right hand side we have the instructions from VK3FS, so thank you loads to Amel for that, and you know, if you feel generous you can buy him a glass of wine. So let's go through the instructions, and I found the best way to do it is to look at the GitHub page. All the links will be in the description, so we'll go to GitHub. You can buy yourself one of these M5STACK Core ESP32 development kits. There is a new model, the 3 model, but I'm using the 2. I will do a setup video on the 3 once it arrives. So get yourself this. You may as well get yourself a battery, but they will run off USB-C. The first thing I did was got myself an SD card, just a cheap 8GB SD card, and format it in the usual way. Just use something like SD card formatter. Download that, put your card in, and then just select format. You just go to your little yellow file at the bottom, find it, and then format it. You can see I've already added a completed file that you're going to need into my SD card already. I'll leave it in there because it's going to help you. But you will right click format, you'll have a completely blank SD card. The next thing is go to the GitHub page here. And I'm not doing this in the order of the GitHub, I'm doing it in order of the way that I did it and found it easier. So scroll down, okay, and go to Icom 705. We want the BT config, which is this one here. So the title is, underneath you got USB, then ICS meter, and then go down further, and for the 705 you're going to want to copy this, so just click copy here, okay, just like I've done. Now go to your blank SD card, so USB, and imagine that's blank. Right click and select new, go down to text document, okay, and then name it exactly the same as that I've named it above. So go caps and go Icom, so IC-705 BT, then small lowercase dot INI. That's where you've named it. Okay, it's going to say you've already done that, so I'll just give it a slightly different name. Let's just hold. Now double click it, and then right click and paste that folder that you saw. Now here where it says Wi-Fi SSID, put in your username and your password for your Wi-Fi at home. I don't think I changed anything else at this point apart from the Icom device, where you need to put in, I'll show you now, the correct Bluetooth numbers that match with your radio, with your 705 if you're using Bluetooth. In this section, just go menu, go to set, then you get the Bluetooth screen, Bluetooth information, and these are the numbers here that you will have on your 705, and you can see them on mine. So get those numbers and change them in this line here. So really that is done. Okay, and you can click file save. Let's just double check. Yeah, that would be done. You go file save. Now if I did now delete the second one that I made, I'll just delete that, and then we'll look at the one that I've got, because it's very important that it ends .ini. Double click, and this one worked for me. It's got my 705 BT numbers there, it's got my username, password, my local one, and the rest I didn't really touch, although I feel like we are going to be using these IP addresses eventually, but not now, okay, not to get us up and running. So that's good. Now get that SD card, and we will move on to the M5 burner and USB drivers. So this window here, okay, and I'll put the link in. You may as well download the drivers first. What I did was, because I'm on Windows, I downloaded all of the ones that said Windows. I just clicked here on the right. It did give me the warning that they were bad, but I downloaded anyway and just ran I ran this one that says 9102 SER at the end, CDC, and BCP. It's just, if it said Windows, I ran it. Even this one here, SR99. Just see if I can make it run. There it is. It runs like that. And I clicked install as well on each one. So I just thought if I download all of them, I'm going to have the USB drivers. Okay, which is now done. Then we now want the burner. So I'm on Windows. If you're on Mac or Linux, I don't have experience with that, but here we are at the top here. The title is Uliflow Firmware Burning Tool, which is the one we want. We went to the Windows one and we just click download. This one here. Of course, I've already downloaded it, but I'll do it again. Just run that. Double click. Let that. There it is, M5 burner. Just here, double click M5 burner. And you get this cool program with lots and lots of downloads that you can burn. And this is what I like about this system, is that it's you know, a lot of what has been done has been done for you. Look, it's even updated the software. I'm not going to do restart now. So scroll down. Put a USB cable into your computer now. USB-C at the other end. You've got I've got my stack here ready, and there is a USB on the left-hand side. And what we're going to do is scroll down until we see, quite far down, the program by VK3. Right, we're getting there. Where's it gone? Gone straight past it. There it is there. M5 ham radio core. And we've got the ability to download it already. I'm just going to plug in my M5. Okay. Now, mine's already been loaded, so it's trying to load up and connect to the radio straight away. So we're going to click download, like so. And then we're going to click burn and continue. And it's, if you right click device manager, hopefully your driver's installed well. Just right click, device manager, double click comms, and we're showing COM10 there at the bottom. That's us. And it shows it here, COM10, and I didn't change the baud rate. And just click start. And it does take, you know, probably 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes. So let that complete, and then in a second we're going to get the SD card that we just loaded and plug it into the M5STACK. While it's doing that, I'm just going to show you to turn on the Bluetooth on your 705. Go menu, set, Bluetooth, scroll with the large VFO to the top, and you can see Bluetooth, and if it says off, tap on. And then when we do put the SD card into the M5STACK in a minute and fire all of this up, what we want to do is go down and click pairing and reception, and then it automatically pairs. You have to OK something and it just pairs. If it doesn't, then just go back through the instructions. There would have been something that you missed. There's also another setting. Go to menu, set, and then look for connectors. See connectors there. Tap it, and where it says, let's have a look now, tap CIV, where it says CIV USB echo back, just make sure that is set to off. Okay, so now we'll unplug the device. It says it's completed. We'll turn it and face it us at the bottom. We'll put the SD card in, make sure we get it the right way round. It's quite fiddly. So it's the gold side up by the looks of it. I always have to tinker with these SD cards. So yeah, gold side facing to the front screen. Click that in. Then get your USB and plug it in. You might get I noticed I did get a few errors when I first did that, but it told me to short press the middle button. And then it says here Icom 705, and I pressed it again. And it gave me this, and it's taken me straight to the meter. Now I'm not sure why it took me straight to the meter. But anyway, let's just try the Bluetooth. So we just go menu, set, go up to Bluetooth, set, pairing reception, and then last time I did this and I did have to reboot, and it just, look, it says here now needs pairing, and it just paired. We'll just go back into the menu, then set, go to Bluetooth again, because I've connected before, you see, pairing connect, look, it finds the meter there, like yes, and it's saying connecting, and it's failing because I need to actually delete it completely from, let's just delete it completely and reconnect. Okay, and then this time it has let me confirm after pressing pairing and connect, and then it takes a couple of minutes, then everything starts to pair. And there you are, we just need a signal now. Let's get a signal. We've got the frequency showing. Yeah, so it's all synced now, look. Need some activity. That's probably my DMR hotspot in the background.
Whiskey Hotel.
Okay, well, there was someone there. I've noticed that if you press the middle button, you can adjust, you can go up and down brightness, LED mode. So I just turned it off as well. You've got on off here on the side. It does automatically reconnect. Takes a minute, but it does automatically reconnect. So we're going to play with this a lot more. Hopefully that's enough info to get you up and running. And we need to work out how we load different screens, because I haven't worked that one out yet, because, you know, last time I loaded we had all the signal meters. Go menu and then go meters, we had that. So we need to know how you go to that and how you select the different screens. Do we have to load a different SD card? Redoing it again. See what we see now. If you look at the PC as well, just leave that like that for now. If you look at the PC, you get this window on the left where you put the IP address of the M5, and you can view the screen on your PC when it's connected. Now the IP address probably changed, so you just do an IP address search. Use something like Angry IP, this is the one I use. Find the IP address of your M5STACK, and then you can actually view it on your PC, and you've got what's all this? You know, it means nothing to me. I've never used this, but look at all this. There's a whole program here called flow.m5stack, and it's just showing so many things I know nothing about. I'm looking forward to learning all this. But I think I've given you enough just to get yourself up and running. Massive thanks to VK3FS. The instructions are all there. There's some videos, and others have made videos, but you know, you really, to get this going, you do need step by step, and the nearest to step by step I would say would be the instructions. If you're like me and you're basically a novice, yeah, there's the meter, there's the other one. What I'm trying to work out is why I'm only seeing right now this meter. How do I flick to this meter? So I'm going to watch lots more. I haven't learned how to use the keyer or even started the keyer. I did get this window when I first started. How do I switch between them? I've noticed Bob K6UDA made a really interesting video, and everything's there that you need in these instructions. It just takes a bit of, you know, perseverance. And there's things in here for the 7300, the 9700. There's more learning to be done there, but I think it's for £40, it's a massive addition to your hobby. £40–50. If most of us have got either a 703, a 9700 or a 705. Wouldn't be interested in if you can actually match this up with the 52. I don't see why you couldn't with the right, with the right software, because it's the 52 and the 705. A lot of the way they tick, if you ask me, is the same. Thanks for watching my channel. I'll add another video at the end of this video of some successes that I had earlier. 7.3. M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Let's learn how to use the M5STACK system via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, USB with Icom radios. M0FXB. M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Icom 705. We've got the M5STACK running via Bluetooth at the moment, and it's showing all the meters. There is a lot more to this and a setup process. I will be making a step-by-step video showing this, but right now it's working great. We're on HF 40 meters. This kit was about £40 from AliExpress. It's the M5STACK ESP32 Basic Core Development Kit 2.7, and you can buy an extra battery, so unfortunately I'm having to use the USB cable, but I just ordered the battery on eBay for £8. This kit will do the DX tracker mode, the signal meter mode, and also this one here. Look at all the different information as well that we're getting here. I've only just got this working. I don't even know if this is touch screen, but what I do know, if I press the middle button, I can go up and down. We've got transceiver mode. We did have to pair it. Brightness, beep, screen, saver, shut down, exit, and then back to transceiver mode, which is what we're in. Down here it says 9.968. Now those figures do mean something. I will find out eventually. And these figures here. At the moment I'm just learning, as you can tell. But we did get it working. You had to load an INI file onto this SD card, and there's no way I could have done it without this page here. I'll put a link in the description. I'll be donating as well. VK3FS. There is step-by-step instructions which I will follow in my video, but it still takes a bit of work, and even now I'm not completely confident how to do this, even though I've just done it. You have the ability to select this as well. So the kit comes in a very nice little box here. Good quality instructions. I mean, these are basically little computers with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, a color screen, and quite a nice little speaker. You can hear audio. Now, I'm not hearing audio from the radio coming from here, but when it boots up, it actually, you can hear something. When you open this up, it's like a sandwich, and inside it's very good. I'll just take it apart. There you go. It's a must-have gadget, if you ask me. Look, it knows that I've disconnected, and there is a newer model now, the Core 3, I think it's called, and it tells you what all these connectors do, and somehow in the main chip there's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. This is the bottom of the device. Plugs in. Again, more markings, more connectors. USB on off. I don't even know what that one does. It does say CD 5G. I've got the new one coming as well, the version 3. There's a module about the same size as this which plugs in between these two items, and that becomes the battery, so you don't have to use USB. Not sure how long the battery will last. When I paired it with my 705, and it does work with the 9700 and the 7300, I just went menu, set, Bluetooth, turned on Bluetooth by just scrolling to the top, on, and then down to, I did push pairing and reception, and it detected it when it was configured. Now the configuration for the Bluetooth is all on this in this INI file, which once you plug into the device, it can load those settings. The INI file is pre-made for you, and then you put in your Wi-Fi password, and you also put in, if you want to use Bluetooth, keep my hands out of the way, just find it, Bluetooth information, you also put in this number, BD address. So, you know, it took me a while, and I've been taking my time on it, and you know, you'll get there in the end. And when it's very clear in my head tonight, I'll be making a step-by-step showing you how to install it. Get yourself one of these, £40, who knows, Black Friday you might get it even less. There is a program called M5 Burner. When you scroll to the bottom, you get to the M5 core here, and then you just burn it. You connect the USB cable and you click burn, and you burn it to the device, and you just wait a couple of minutes and it burns. Plus you enter the SD card that I just told you about. And then once you've eventually got the IP address, you can actually view it with your PC live. There is a slight delay, but you can view it, and this is part of what comes with the software provided by VK3FS. And this is called M5 Flow, I believe, and it's all free software. So what I'll do now, just out of interest, at the end of this video, I'll put this back together. Once you've loaded the SD card, you don't actually have to keep reloading it unless you want to load new items. Because of course, there's going to be thousands of items other than the Icom 705, hobby items that you can load using the M5STACK, and it is part of my channel, the M5STACK series of modules. So let's just plug in my USB now live, and then I'm going to go off and just sort of learn how to teach this, and then I'll make the video. Take me a few hours to do that. So it does remember its settings, and I found that once I plugged it in, let's just see what it does, just plugging it in like so. And let's see if it connects. Yeah, look, it just said multimeter connecting automatically, and then it's back out. See how long that takes. See how long the delay is. I did reboot it, but it says I should have waited. It says needles pairing. I should have just waited, really. There it goes. And it's all paired now. We turn the frequency. It's hard to get a good focus on both of these items. But it's okay. Let's change the frequency and you'll see it there. Virtually no lag. There's some. So thanks for watching. More to learn. Bye for now. All the best. 7-3.